It's a hockey stream on episode 406, part 2 of the VIG Lounge, where this time it's the Battle of the Birds as the Penguins travel to Anaheim to take on the Ducks. Now, which waterfowl will come away with a win? We will have to find out. But before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to Game 2, hope my voice holds up, of this doubleheader. This time, Penguins versus Ducks here on the VIG Lounge. Opening draw won by the Ducks, and they're underway here from Honda Center. Pass up now to Crosby. Trying to find space for himself, couldn't do it. Collected now by Wotherspoon. Out to Carlson! Turned aside. The former Shark with a shot on goal for the Pens. And a longtime member of that rivalry on the San Jose side, now here in Pittsburgh, of course. Shot got deflected. And Raquel looks to bring it in. Lost it, but then Wotherspoon gathered it. Wotherspoon fires off the pad of the Ducks netminder. Ryan Rust lost it. Thinking of a former Penguin and then now a Golden Knight. Oy. Well, I know I'm not feeling well, so trying to make the best of it. The Ducks come away with it. Trying to get their first shot on goal, and it will not happen on that exchange. Carlson gets jostled a little bit. Here's the big man, Justin Brazeau. He'll shoot. That shot got blocked. Mantha with a chance. And Dostal hangs on. He is under siege with a little over 5 minutes gone here in the first. Malkin just knocks the puck away. Mantha with a shot. Brazeau got a couple of chances. Rebound. Mantha with a backhand. He scores! Oh, Anthony Mantha! Oh, Anthony Mantha! What a beautiful backhand goal. No chance for Dostal on that one. And it all started with that huge hit from Malkin. As he knocks down Zellweger. There's that 12.9 shooting percentage there for Mantha. Brought to you by NHL Edge. Penguins have a 1-0 lead as we reach the 14-minute mark. Or 14 minutes remaining, I should say. Brazeau now gets himself into a scrap, which, of course, he's going to lose because it's against Radko Gudas. And it was coming to the aid of a Ducks teammate. And there is Gudas sitting in the penalty box, and there is Brazeau sitting as well. Spirited contest, but Radko Gudas, if there's one thing he can do, it's fight. And 14 minutes now on the clock exactly. And the Ducks rather get their first shot on goal. And they got a "Let's Go Ducks" chant here in Honda Center. Carried in now by Mantha. Looking for a second one as Tomasino has joined this line in the absence of Justin Brazeau. Missed up Mason McTavish with an opportunity for the Ducks. Lost it on the stick of the aforementioned Tomasino. And then they gave it away. Let's turn aside. Jarry still hanging a net here for the Penguins. Up the right wing side, carried in now by Phil Tomasino. Tomasino trying to get a shot away, not on the side of the net. And there's a thud trying to knock the puck loose. And they will do just that, the former Parker Wotherspoon, who now finds Brian Rust. Rust shoots, denied by Dostal. Back out to the blue line. Shot now by Carlson. And Ryan Strome, excuse me. Dylan Strome's with the Caps. I always get them mixed up for some reason. I don't mean to, but it just happens. Having two brothers in the NHL like that. But you don't really follow all that much if you're not a fan of either team. Puck's carried in now by Rickard Rakell. Rakell shoots, denied by Dostal. Caleb Jones looked to get it to Rakell, the former Duck. Now back to the rookie Harrison Brudick. Cross now to Rakell. Middle to Lizotte. Now it's Jacob Trouba, former Ranger and Winnipeg Jet. Carried in now by Lizotte, former King. Certainly knows what it's like to play against the Ducks. And Brudick. Across to the other rookie, Kindle. Nice pass, but then gave it up, and a save made by Jarry. Carried in now by Blake Lizotte. Lizotte got knocked down, then got the puck back. Lizotte shoots, denied! As Dostal sprawls out, makes the save, and hangs on. As the Penguins are doubling the Ducks in shots, 14-7. Little third line action for us here, at least on the Penguin side. Jackson Lacombe, who had a small sample size, but apparently did well enough to earn quite a hefty contract to stay a member of the Anaheim Ducks. Now, Novak looks to bring it in. He gets knocked off the puck. Gets it back, though, then loses it. Jacob Trouba, he'll do a lot of that. Usually on the edge or crossing it. Saved by Jarry in the dying seconds. And it is 1-0 Pittsburgh after one. Courtesy of Anthony Mantha with a beautiful backhand goal. And let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 14-8, favoring Pittsburgh. Hits close, 10-8. That's also in Pittsburgh's favor. Have not won a single face-off yet. Hopefully we can change that. And each team has had 5 minutes penalties because of the fight between Justin Brazeau and Radko Gudas. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what the second period has in store, shall we? Ducks win another draw. Give it away to Russ, though. And Brian Russ looks to carry it in. He'll shoot, and Rakell! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's tricky! Tricky Ricky, right on the doorstep. Bangs home the rebound, and the Penguins lead it 2-0. And that's all. Rakell just driving to the net. And he's got 4 on the season. 19:25 to go. Very early stages of the second period. Crosby wins the draw. The Penguins look to dump it in, and there's an icing call. Or, sorry, an offside call. Oh, no, maybe this would be considered icing. Puck knocked away off the stick of Jackson Lacombe. That shot's denied. And blocked away and then carried in now by Brian Rust. He lost it. Raquel, the most recent goal scorer. He almost got another one. I don't know if Dostal got a piece of that or it just went wide. Either way, though, Ricard Raquel is flying. Now here's Trouba. If he's flying, that's concerning because someone's going to get hurt. Crosby. Cross to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon regathers, takes a shot, that got blocked. Now Justin Brazeau, who is now public enemy number 1 in Anaheim due to the injury earlier on. Troy Terry looks to carry out. He gets knocked down. And the Boobers are out in force for Brazeau. Puck dumped in. Regathered by the Anaheim defense. And now Ryan Strome looks to carry out for Anaheim. He's knocked out. Ryan Shea with a hit now along the wall. Shea regathers. Finds Letang. Tries to get a pass into the Duck zone, but that's going to cause an icing. 12:20 to go here in period number 2. As we highlight one of the newer Ducks, Chris Kreider, who came over from the Rangers in the offseason. And has done fairly well for himself so far in Orange County. Putting that big frame to good use. Now here's Malkin. Turns and shoots, and there's another save. Chalk up for Dostal. And the quote-unquote mutant line is out there now for Pittsburgh, coined by Kobe Armstrong. And big Justin Brazeau. All 6'5" of him. Gets a shot away, and that's denied by Dostal. And the Ducks look to carry in. Chris Kreider had the puck and then lost it. The Penguins gave it right back, though. Pittsburgh's having a hard time getting the puck out of the zone. Now they might be successful if Ryan Shea gains the red line and dumps it in. I don't know how Crosby didn't get to the puck first, but whatever. Erik Karlsson with the hustling on the back check. Nice save by Jarry on the shot that popped out in front. Big battle for it. And Brian Rust looked to carry it in. And a save made again by Jarry. So I meant to switch back to Shelobs, but whatever. I'll make sure to do that for the next game. Carried in now. Oh, boy, Raquel took quite a heavy hit there. Carried in now by Caleb Jones. Jones tries to settle it down. Now Novak with a chance. He couldn't get the shot away. Now the youngster McGroarty. Harrison Brunick. Nice defensive play with the stick. And Tomasino looks to come away with it. Not going to do that, though, as the Ducks look to go to work. Carried in now by Tomasino. Tomasino with a drive, and that's denied by Lukáš Dostal. Save made by Jarry. I was going to say there's got to be... Oh, it's icing. Okay. A lot of hitting on the Ducks side as we highlight Frank Petrano for some reason. Oh, there you go. A hit on Carlson. Okay. .7 seconds remaining here in the second period. Shot deflected wide. And the Penguins are going into the third with a 2-goal lead, which I believe only came in the first, actually. Anthony Mantha and Ricard Raquel. Maybe Raquel's goal was in the second. I'm honestly not sure. But I am kind of feeling under the weather, so I'm going to chalk it up to that. Either way, Penguins lead 2-0 after 40 minutes. That's one thing I'm sure of. Let's take a look at the stats. Shots on goal, 21-18, favoring the Penguins. Hits, slight edge to the Ducks, 18-16. I'd like to get that passing percentage up. Pittsburgh finally wins a draw, but it's only one draw, 9-1. So we got to try to change that too if we can. But we shall see. Either way, Penguins lead it 2-0, 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if Pittsburgh can close this out or if the Ducks will make a game of it. Let's find out. Period 3 between the Penguins and Ducks. Battle of the Birds here on the VIG Lounge. Draw one again by Anaheim. Troy Terry lost the puck though. Carried in now by the captain for the Pens, Sidney Crosby. He lost the puck. Carlson with a huge hit. And the fans do not like that one bit. And there's a goal. Cutter Gauthier. It's 2-1. And all caused by a scramble in front. Huge hit. And then Cutter Gauthier was able to get the Ducks to within one. Shot by Russ, trying to change that, and go Stahl had other plans. Chris Kreider lost it to Parker Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon trying to get the shot away, couldn't do it. Out to the blue line. Carlson lets it go. Shot denied by Jarry. Oh, what a beautiful play by Brazeau. They're going to boo him for that. And then they might boo him for this. No, they won't, because Dostal makes the save. Drifting, shooting, rebound off the pipe. Kreider brings it out. And that shot deflects wide. Off a Penguin stick. Carried in again by Justin Brazeau. Brazeau with a shot, turned away. Jackson Lacombe gives it away to Mantha. He scores! Feeling fine with number 39. Anthony Mantha's got his second goal of the game and 5th of the year. And just like that, the Penguins have their second 2-goal lead of the night. All from a giveaway from arguably the Ducks' best defenseman. I don't understand how that was offside, but whatever. 12:30 to go here in the third. Pittsburgh restores their 2-goal lead as Anthony Mantha lights the lamp for the second time tonight. Ryan Shea with a hit on Alex Killorn. As Letang gets it out now to Novak. Novak in the right wing circle. He'll shoot. Pad save. Now Ryan Shea cuts in. Rutger McGroarty carries it now for the Penguins. And Dostal pounces on that. As we look at disgraced coach Joel Quenneville. If you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up. But hopefully he did all he could to kind of get through that. And if anything ever comes up similar to that in the Ducks organization, he will hopefully have a better voice than he did with Chicago. I'll just say that. Speaking of Chicago, here's Caleb Jones, former Blackhawk, and Novak at the side of the net. 8:20 to go. And the highlight of Vinny Malkin. Throwing the body around. Big clean hits. And the Ducks win the draw. Trouba carries out. Pass got picked off by Brunick. And the Ducks come away with it anyway. Jones with a hit. Rush trying to get the puck to the corner. And he does. Gets it to Crosby. Crosby being hounded the entire way. Hangs on to the puck. He'll get a shot away off the pad of Dostal. Crosby is definitely unstoppable except for the goalie's pad on that exchange. Cutter Gauthier, the only one who's found the back of the net for Anaheim. Puck pops up into the air, or in the air, and then goes out of play in the Penguin zone. 5:14 to go. Yeah, I can see why you want to highlight Dostal. He's made some great saves tonight. And has definitely kept this game a lot closer than it probably should be. But he is one of the premier young goalies in the league. Here's the Bluebirds again for Justin Brazeau. He's had his chances, and Dostal swallows that one in the breadbasket. And we'll have another whistle as we highlight Lukáš Dostal once again. Draw one by Malkin. Now to Carlson. Couldn't get the shot away. I didn't cross the blue line there, bud. But whatever. That was offside, so we'll redo this. And the Ducks win the draw. Pass across to Carlson. Now to Brazeau. Now to Malkin. Malkin got knocked off the puck. Dumped in by Mantha. Penguins trying to collect him along the wall, but we're not successful. Malkin carries it into the Duck zone. And that goes off a pad. Puck's carried in now by Mantha. Looking for the hat trick. Not this time. Malkin has that shot deflect wide. Mintakov to Strome. Carried in this time by Shea. Across to Rust. Couldn't get it to go. And now the Ducks have an empty net. Gave it away to Shea. Now to Crosby. He scores! It's a backhand beauty and not a beauty backhand as it should be, but whatever. Sidney Crosby with an empty netter on the backhand. And the Penguins are going to come away with a huge 4-1 win to start their California road trip as they defeat the Ducks 4-1. With Anthony Mantha leading the way in his 2-goal performance in this Battle of the Birds, Round 1, 2025. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Randomly show a hit of Frank Petrano. I don't know why, but either way. Penguins shoot the Ducks 39-22. Really put on the hits there, 33-21 favoring Pittsburgh. Got the passing percentage up a fair bit. Won 3 measly draws, but hey, what matters most is the Penguins did get 4 goals at even strength, 3 past the tendy and 1 empty netter. No penalties to speak of in this entire contest, with the exception of the 5 minutes each for fighting with Justin Brazeau and Radko Gudas. But I want to thank you all for putting up with the fact that I sound like death and I'm working through this cold. And I hope to be slightly doing better tomorrow, which I'm going to be getting back into some wrestling commentary. And then we'll be right back here for another doubleheader as the Penguins continue their California road trip and the Vegas Golden Knights have a home game taking on the Boston Bruins. But until next time, I have been the visually impaired gamer 1987, sicker than a dog. But I bid you all adieu, and thank you for tuning into the VIG Lounge. Cheers, everybody.